So if you ever had to work on a Telecaster, then you know that the saddles on it are not straight. And I just wanted to cover the proper way to set them and a little bit of an explanation as to why. I'm Dave with Stringing Together, and let's dive in. So if you've ever had to replace these or you're just working on them, you might think, well, why are they on a certain angle like this? So first off, this is the correct position, okay? This one is angled this way, this one's angled this way, and then this one's this way. So if you're just wondering what the correct position is, that's that. So in terms of why they're like this, it's because they work on something called compensation. So if you've ever adjusted the intonation, you know that a slight turn of this screw will move this either this way or this way, and that affects the tuning as you play up the fingerboard. Now, this one is pulled back from this. It's compensated because this string is thicker than this. So I'll try to explain it with paper. So if you have a piece of paper that's relatively thin and you start flopping it, it pretty much starts flopping right here at your finger point because it's pretty thin. Now if you have a whole thick stack of paper like this and you start flopping it around, there might be a little bit of resistance before it starts flopping down. So this starts flopping down right around there. So just like a string, if you have a thin string like this one and a thicker string like this one starts flopping or vibrating before this one does. So if you pluck it, it's pretty minuscule, but it is a difference where it starts vibrating. So that's why you have this compensated for this. It's pulled back in order to account for the fact that the string doesn't start vibrating until right there. So small, but it makes a big difference. Now, so that's the same as this. The E string is thicker than this A string, so it's compensated for it. And then you think, well, why is this like this? Because this string is thicker. Well, just take a quick look at the strings. This one has no coating. This one does have a coating. You can feel that with your fingernail, right? You can feel the winds. This one has no winds. So this string is thinner in relation to this, but in terms of vibration point, this one is actually farther back because there's no winds on it. So hopefully that little demonstration gives you a good understanding of how and why your saddle is compensated, whether it's an acoustic or your Telecaster, and also the proper settings for your Telecaster guitar, which couldn't find that many resources for it when I looked it up, so hence why I made the video. I've been making a lot of more shorter videos lately just because I've been really focusing on my 8-week course that I opened up, Stringing Together Guitar Repair course, and where I'm teaching a small group of people how to get from very beginning to being able to set up a guitar perfectly. So I'll open that up again in 6 weeks from now. So if you want to get on the wait list for that, then go down to the description and there'll be a link there. You can get on the wait list for the next time that I run it through. Again, I'll be keeping it pretty small, so space is limited. Yeah, that's all for now, and I'll see you next week.